Hello, 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 beloved souls. It's Twin Flame Tuesday. Can you believe it? We're ending March, heading into April. So we just had that full moon in Virgo on the 18th, which was a super powerful day. It was really, really intense. Um, Many people got the rugs pulled from under their feet, right? Moving, job losses, relationships endings, just a lot of things that needed to be done and over with that maybe we were stalling on, or we were trying to ignore the little signs that were coming for us. Yeah, this Virgo full moon did not play. It was kind of like, oh, you want to pretend like you don't know what's going on? I got something for you. Let me share you something, right? So for many people, um, that was just the catalyst for the healing and the growth and the truth to be expanded, right? So we are seeing things in our lives that just did not work. Whether that's our own distorted belief system or just people in our lives or behavior patterns in our lives. There was just a lot of clarity that came in with this Virgo full moon. We ended getting dehydrated as I'm talking to you. So for many of you, you're not speaking your truth and you haven't been speaking authentically about your desires and your goals and your dynamic. It's like now all of a sudden my mouth is fine. So thank you, angels, thank you, gods, for my beautiful twin flames. I love you so much. Communication is key, right? If nothing else comes through in this message, I know that right now communication is key. So we just ended Pisces season. We're moving into Aries season, or we moved into Aries season. Hello, happy birthday, Aries. I'm an Aries. So Aries is about fire and motivation and initiation and getting things going, right? Like they're the ram of the zodiac. So they're gonna push through walls, they're gonna push through doors, they're gonna make it happen regardless, right? They're also the babies of the zodiac, right? So having this energy of this childlike wonder, this joy, just belief, like that, yes, anything is possible and anything can come true, right? Because that's what children believe. Like you tell them they believe in, anything, it's they go far, right? Santa, the Easter Bunny, like their eyes get wide open, their hearts are expanded. That's the energy that we're in right now. New beginnings, new growth, new expansion, new opportunities. Like that's what's coming in with this Aries season and with the spring equinox that we just had too. So happy spring, guys. So anyway, we're going to pull from several decks today, my beautiful twin flames. I want to know what this equinox has for you, what Aries season is bringing forth for you for the Twin Flame Collective, because it's a really powerful time. It's a really powerful time. And there's a lot of twins that are coming into union. I know that. I'm a minister as well, so I'm excited to be doing a lot of spiritual unions and weddings and all that stuff at this upcoming season. So hit me up. Okay, angels and guys, what do we got? First card up, getting to know each other. As you reveal your right, innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. And again, I love the fact that this is the first card out because, again, as soon as I started doing the reading for you guys, my mouth went dry and I could barely talk, right? This is about standing in your truth, speaking up, like communicate. I said that already. Communication, twins. You really have to be out there and you have to talk to one another. Learning each other's secrets, learning about your families, especially with twin flames. I love it because there's always these parallels within your dynamics, right? Like had like the same kind of like parental energy around you, or maybe you guys were like interested in kind of like the same sports growing up, or maybe like you grew up on Main Street and they grew up on Main Avenue. Like things like that are always like a part of the twin flame dynamic. And how do you learn these things? By opening your mouth and sitting down and having a conversations. Where did you grow up? What do you like? What's your favorite color? What do you enjoy eating? Like, we go through the whole process. And as you're talking, you're realizing, holy shit, like I went to that school. I used to live on that block. My mother's name is this, right? There's all these synchronicities. I know when I met my twin, um, he had an aunt with the same name as my mother. His mother was called Nana, like my children, like um, I used to call my Nana, my grandmother, right? Um, we lived in the next building from each other growing up and didn't know it, right? Went to the same supermarkets, had family. Like there was so many things, so many aspects of our lives that I was kind of like, how did I not meet you until now? Yeah, I mean, it was just kind of like, how did that happen? But this is how it happened. So opening up, communicating, really just coming from your heart space. Again, you guys have to communicate. That's the one of the biggest things that are going to come in during this time. Ooh, passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Again, with this energy of Aries, right? What did I say? They're the babies of the zodiac. Childlike wonder, joy, expansion, motivation, just moving forward, right? You guys, there's a lot of passion between you, but you have to open your mouths in order to get there. All right? Open your mouths to get there. It has to be more than just about the sexual connection. Okay? I love that. Yeah. I love it, twins. I know that when you're with your divine partner, your divine counterpart, and you guys do have sex, it can be so intense, right? Because we have like our chakras are being all activated at the same time, Kundalini's rising. There's just a lot of deliciousness. But it has to be more than just hot sex for your relationship to to grow, to develop, right? You guys have to talk too. And I'm not just talking about pillow talk. Okay. Angels and guys, what else do twins need to know? What else is this Aries season and equinox got for my twin flames? Thank you. So, too many. We're going to do one card. See if these come back out. Thank you, angels and guides. Let's get one more card for the twin flame collective. What do they need to know right now? You know, I try to get one card and they give me two. And not once, but twice. So I'm taking two cards. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. And romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Listen, the passion is there, the love is there, the feelings are there, but you get there through communication. You get there by opening your mouths and getting to know one another. You have to talk to each other, not at each other. Talk to each other. Put down your walls, put down your guards. Stop with the bitterness and the resentment. If you've decided to forgive something, then forgive it and move on. Stop letting the energy sit within your field and convolute what's being put out into the universe. You know the phrase forgive and forget, right? The reason that we forget is not that we're forgetting the lessons, but we're forgetting the anger, the frustration, the poison that's keeping our vibration low or keeping us blocked because of something that happened in a moment, right? In a situation. Maybe we had an argument. Maybe some things were said that weren't very kind, right? And we've decided to reconcile. We decided to get back together. We decided to give love another chance, right? If another argument comes up, that energy shouldn't be coming into this argument. It shouldn't be like, well, you remember that time you, no, because I decided, I said, I'm going to forgive you. I'm going to forget. I'm going to move on. So I have to move on. I have to move on. If I'm going to keep holding on to the past, then I'm not honoring the forgiveness and I'm not honoring the forgetfulness. I'm not really willing to let this go in order to move forward. That's the energy that I'm putting out there, right? So opening your mouth, communicating, not hiding behind the sex, right? Not just hiding behind um the passion of our relationship, but like talking to one another, opening your hearts, getting clear from your heart space. I love it. Bottom of the deck is chemistry, right? There's a strong magnetic attraction there. I love that for you. Listen, we know that's there, right? With the passion came out right away, right? But you have to talk. We learn about these romantic feelings through honest communication. Okay. So with this energy of this beautiful equinox, again, it's springtime, it's moving things forward, it's opening us up to like the next and greatest levels of ourselves. We're coming through with our heart chakra, but we can't hide behind the sex of it all. We have to be able to talk in order to be able to move forward. Okay. Let's see what Gaia has for you now that we have this equinox. Thank you, angels and guides. What twin flames need to know right now? Wow, new moon promise. So as we're moving into the new moon, right? We just had the full moon in Virgo. We have a beautiful promise coming in. This is about new beginnings. Some of you are going to be getting engaged, right? I feel like that's like a relationship promise. But this is about things opening up for you, like really moving forward to the next level. Between now and the new moon, you're going to see big shifts within your dynamic, right? Optimism, things coming into light, clarity coming in, right? Um, Deeper connections under this equinox and under this Aries season. So that's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful gift. Beautiful, 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 beautiful gift. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful gift. Okay. Wow. Childhood innocence. Yep. So some of you have children. For some of you, this is just a reminder of that energy of joy and childlike innocence. I just saw 1111. So it's about opening your hearts up and learning to have fun under this. Not taking things so seriously, really looking at things from a higher perspective and trying to just see the joy in the little things. Children find joy in the littlest things. You see two children and there's no toys and they will find a way to have fun. They will make up their own worlds. They come up with these beautiful creations. It's that energy, right? Like instead of holding our twin captive in this fantasy world that Hollywood puts forth of how your dynamic should look, like no, it's about letting all that go and really remembering like why you signed up for this. Like why am I a twin flame? What does this all mean, right? Because it's about spiritual growth and development and self-love before anything else, right? So this is about realizing that yes, I'm on this mission, but it's not that serious, right? I'm here to have fun. I'm here to enjoy. I'm here to expand. I'm here to not be critical or judgmental of myself. And the same goes for my twin, right? I'm not giving them that energy either. So we want a deeper commitment, right? We want to move forward with things. We need to relax and have fun and remember the joy of this mission. Remember the joy of our connection. Remember the reason why we signed up for this. Remember the love is at the basis of everything, right? And just opening your heart and having more fun together. Literally having more fun together so that we can get here. We can get to the love. We can get to the romance, but we're going to have fun, right? Some of you, your soulmate, your twin flame. Sorry, they're giving me. You and your twin flame may know each other from childhood. So if you haven't already met your twin, there's a possibility that, not saying, if you haven't already consciously met your twin, there's a possibility that you know your twin from your childhood and they're going to come back into your life and you're going to remember that connection. Wow, I'm sorry, guys, this reading. Oh, twins need to communicate because y'all are killing my throat right now. Oh, baby. Wow. Waterfall. Effortless. I feel like I just got this energy. I don't know if it was divine masculine or divine feminine reading, but effortless. Water is the most powerful element on earth, right? Because it gets into and through everything and it doesn't force itself. Whether it's going through like a crack in the floor, a stream, whatever. It's just taking its time and it's getting things through. But it's also wearing things away, right? It's forming things as it's moving forward. Not pushing, not stressing, just allowing the universe to do what it does and getting things through during this time. It's about just being, again, it's this card of innocence and having fun and just enjoying the moment. Like that's what all of this is. And that's what leads you to your promise. That's what leads you to your happily ever after. That's what leads you to a greater commitment between the two of you. It's just chilling out and not taking it too seriously. At the end, bottom of the deck, right? Go out in nature, go for a walk, go to the park, go have a picnic, go by the water, go do something that just allows you to just breathe it out and chill out and relax. All right. This is not that serious. It's a journey of love, of growth, of beauty. But you gotta just relax and breathe it out and breathe through this thing and allow it to be what it is. Effortless. It's not a lot of work. It's supposed to be fun. And the promise is made, right? Union is imminent. It's gonna happen. It depends on whether or not you're in alignment with it. If you're in alignment with yourself, are you in alignment with yourself? Right? Are you willing? Sorry, wrong thing. Are you willing to just chill and enjoy the process, right? Like enjoy what you're doing for yourself. Maybe you know what your twin is up to. Maybe you don't know what they're up to. It's all good, right? Because this is about you. It's about self-love. It's about you having fun. And as you're having fun with yourself, as you're reminding yourself of your joy, as you're doing things that make you feel good, all that you desire is right before you, right? All that you desire is right before you. It starts with you guys talking and really just like connecting at a deeper level with yourself and having fun and chilling out. Don't overthink this too much. Openness with the full moon, right? So we just came out of the full moon in Virgo. Like I said, a lot of things were released, a lot of rugs were pulled from under people's feet, right? And so this is why you needed to have space in your container for the beauty and the blessings that are coming in, right? We can't, it's like if you have a cup that's full, right? But you're asking for something else to drink. Well, where's it going to go? Because it can't go in the cup, right? No, you got to drink that down or pour it out so that your cup can be refilled. The Virgo full moon was a blessing because it took things out of our container, out of our vessel, out of our awareness that was no longer serving us so that we have space and availability for what's coming in. Okay. Courage coming in, standing strong again with this beautiful healing water energy, right? Water represent our emotions. So we just had the waterfall, which was effortless, and then we have these beautiful waves crashing against the rocks under courage, right? No matter what's going on in the world, you got this. You're stronger than you think that you are. You're way stronger than you think you are. And this dynamic can be really overwhelming at times, but it doesn't have to be, right? We have an option to opt into these emotions, good or bad. So it's about you standing there, being okay with being open in your truth, being open in your truth about how you feel. Ooh, y'all are killing me. Being open about how you feel, being open about your emotions, being open about your goals and your dreams, like all this stuff, right? The stuff that you've been playing small with. I know as twin flames that uh, in the dynamic, each has a mission, right? And then they have a joint mission. So it's time for you to step forward with your part of your mission, right? What are you working on? What were you destined to be here for, right? How are you anchoring in the light and raising the vibration? What do you do that brings you joy, that brings your vibration up every day, right? Because just because you're on mission as a twin doesn't mean that it has to be like some big spiritual job, right? It doesn't mean like she's a priestess and he's a preacher and now like it doesn't have to be like that. You don't have to both be doing like healing modalities. That's not a thing, right? It could be one of you is like a motivational speaker and the other one is like a freaking doctor or something, but then you guys come together and work together for like a charity or something. You know what I mean? Like it can be that. It's you doing what you're passionate about, they're doing what they're passionate about, and then y'all doing something together. So are you standing in your truth? Are you moving forward with your goals and your dreams? Again, as a twin, it's about self-love and self-worth first and foremost, right? So stop externalizing and being like, well, they're doing this and they're doing that. It's not about what they're doing. What are you doing? What are you doing? That's what this is about. Thank you, angels and guides. What else does the twin flames need to know? Went back in. What else do the twins need to know at this time? Besides the fact they need to talk. No, it's too many, although I love them. Success, diligence, and forgiveness. Go figure. Gateway, of course. And bottom of the deck, success. So, see, we're on our way. We're on our way. The spring equinox, right? That gateway that we just went through is bringing new opportunities for success. Success in your dynamics, success in your finances, success in your relationships, right? I'm not talking about the relationship with your twin, your other relationships. But success is imminent. Again, union is imminent with twins as long as you don't get in your own way. As long as you don't get in your own way, union is eminent. Are you willing to do the work? Are you willing to do the healing? Are you willing to let go of the past and all the pain and the bullshit and the trauma that you've been carrying with you throughout this lifetime in order to move forward, right? Are you willing to do those things? I'm going to pull cards from the Gateway Oracle now. Thank you, angels and guides. What do the twin flames need to know? Sharing of yourself. You know what? Oh, I be want to throw stuff at y'all. Sharing of yourself. I am an incredibly generous being. Sharing of yourself. Y'all have to talk. Yo, this whole reading. Yo, I don't understand. Twins, we were doing so well. We were doing so well. You guys have to communicate. You have to communicate. You have to communicate. I don't know how else to say it. During this time, it's time for you to be open and honest and communicate. Literally allow it to happen. I know that Virgo full moon was intense, and Virgos are about criticism and self-judgment, and oh my God, they can be so hard on themselves. This is about you stepping forward in your light and just showing the world what it is, showing your twin what that means, right? Healing the past, of course. I step into my future with strength and clarity. You heal the past when you have an awareness of things, right? I was recently doing a spiritual call with the person, and I told them, like, ask the Holy Spirit, ask your angels, call upon them, show me my blind spots, show me the areas that still need to be healed, show me like where where my energy is in all of this so I can do the shift, right? Because again, it's not about externalizing and being like, well, they're doing this. No, it's about my perspective. It's about how I'm looking at things, right? Am I holding on to the pain of a painful moment, or did I make that or did I make it my life? Did I make it my God? You know what I mean? So it's about opening your heart, and again, and like opening your heart and having an awareness of the things that need to be shifted, right? It's about forgiving, this energy of forgive, right? And like forgiving yourself first and foremost, right? For maybe staying too long, or accepting shortcomings, or ignoring the red flags, or denying your truth, denying your gifts, whatever it may be. Maybe you need to forgive someone in your past, right? Because you're still holding on to that anger and that resentment and that bitterness, right? It's time to move on. It's time to move forward. It's time to allow yourself the grace and the joy and the love of the healing energies that are available to you. Okay. We heal our twin heals. When we heal, our twin heals, right? Because they are the other part of us. When we heal 7 generations forward, 7 generations back. We heal within our tribe and our circle. When we heal, our twin heals. Are you doing the work for yourself? Putting yourself out there? And again, putting yourself out there doesn't mean that it has to be like a YouTube channel or like a billboard or a big stage. Like, what are you doing to share your lights? It's about you. What brings you joy? Is it your art? Is it your job? Is it your kids? Is it your dancing? Is it your home? Like, what is it that brings you joy? And how can you amplify those energies into your life? When you do those things, you're a magnet to more of that stuff coming in for you, right? And as you heal, your twin heals. Looking deeper, of course. Deep within me is a majestic radiance. Deep within me, right? Looking closer, getting to know yourself, getting to know each other, looking beyond the surface of things so that we can heal, right? You got to go down. You got to get it from the roots. You got to get it from the roots. That's where the treasures are. That's where the gifts are. Bottom of the deck, of course. Coming into power. I step into my power boldly and confidently. I'm going to do this one more time. Sharing of yourself. The sharing of yourself, right? Coming through this gateway. You got to do it. You got to do it. You got to do it. I don't know how many more cards you're going to get with light streaming down on you, right? Light streaming down, light streaming down, lights streaming down. Okay? This is you. This is you standing in your truth, standing in your light, worrying about yourself, learning how to communicate, and being open and honest. And this open and honest communication is not, again, the criticism, the judgments, the accusations, the resentment. Like, no, like this is all love and passion. But use that passion, that Aries passion and energy to kickstart you guys to the next level, the next highest and greatest level of yourselves. Not to backtrack, not to backslide, not to make this like a shallow dynamic. Like, no, it's not. There's nothing shallow about this. This is deep. This is as deep as it gets. It's going to the root and the heart of all matters, right? We're getting down into it, but we have to communicate and have some fun. But you gotta communicate. I'm gonna end this video because I can't even breathe. I can't. You guys are killing me. Woo, twins. All right. I love you. God loves you. Angels surround you. I will see you guys next week. Hope you shift this energy because Jesus Christ. Later, guys.